Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to make origami tulips. I figured this would be a great idea this week since Mother's Day is this weekend, but also all of the flowers have been blooming all over the place. So it'd be a good celebration for spring too. We're going to make this top part. We're also going to make this bottom stem part. And then when they're all together, they do stand up and it can be like a little display flower that never dies. So these are two separate pieces. So if you decide to make the stem, they go together. If you just decide that you just want to make a bunch of flower tops, you can glue this down onto a piece of paper and make like a card or something like that that is just covered with tulip tops. Okay, so everybody was given two pieces of paper. So we have one that's going to be for the flower, the tulip part, and one is for the stem. They're both squares, which is essential for origami. I'm going to start with this square and I'm going to turn it like a diamond. And then I pick up this bottom one and I see how I'm making it line up with that top corner. I'm pushing my finger there, drag my finger down, and bring it to the edge. So it forms a perfect triangle. I'm also, once I get this piece, I'm going to take this tip and bring it over to here. This is just going to help me have a better middle line and helps it line up pretty well. So I bring those tips together. I'm going to hold this piece down, slide my finger out, and this is how I find it easiest to do this way. Okay, so I've made this crease here, but then I'm just going to go ahead and let it open back up. Okay, so now I'm still left with that triangle I originally started with, but then I have this little guideline in the middle. Now this is a pretty simple tulip. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take this edge right here and I'm going to angle it up. So I'm going to pinch it right there at that crease part. When I find an angle that I like that's, it's not touching the middle part, but it's kind of close. And then I flatten it. Okay, so you see how I start here, I grab this point, I bring it up, but I don't want it to touch that middle part. I just want it to be a little bit off to the side. And then when I like it, I crease it down. Same thing on this side. I'm gonna grab this point. I like to hold the middle so that it will do what I want it to do. I like it there. Hold that down, crease it. Okay, so this is essentially the tulip, but this one I thought it looked better if the little corners were folded back. So I'm gonna flip it over. This is the back, and I'm just gonna take these corners in and fold it like that. Each one. This one too. Fold it like that. Flip it back over. That's my tulip top. Okay, so just a couple folds makes a nice little tulip top. Now I'm going to show you how to make this base. Okay, if you decide that you only want the tops, you can stop here, make a couple more tops, and then add it to a card and give it to somebody special. But if you want to learn how to make this base so we can put our flower on top like this, then I will show you how to do that now. This one takes a little bit more folding. I'm going to take this side and bring it over here. So, whoop. Get those corners matched up. Put my finger there, and then I can take this other finger and press it down. Okay, it's important to just take your time with origami. I used to get really stressed about it and try and rush through, and my origami never looked right. So if you take your time, and just think about one fold at a time, it will turn out really well. Okay, so now we have that. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to open it up because this is my center line. I'm going to take this corner, this whole side, and fold it into the middle line that I created. So you see, I always keep my finger down at that point that I want because I don't want it to go past that point. And I want it to line up with the fold perfectly. And then crease it down. Okay? So same thing with this side. I'm gonna bring this whole line to this middle. So line that up right there. Put my finger there. This is what I'm talking about, like how you don't stress too much about it, because if you stress, then you're gonna rip the paper. Just take your time and get those folds. Okay, kind of looks like a kite now, right? Like a kite. Now, I'm gonna take this and this whole side and bring it into the front, into the middle. So watch. It's gonna become a little bit trickier because I'm folding like 2 pieces of paper at a time this time. But you see how I'm lining that up, not letting it go past that point. Once I have that line, then I can flatten that part out. Okay, same thing for over here. Line it up. Line it up. Paper can't read your mind, you have to tell it where to go. Just make sure you take your time and make sure you explain that to the paper. Guide it where you want it to be. Okay. Now I'm going to take this end and I'm going to bring it this way. I'm going to flip it, okay? Because now I'm going to take this end and I'm going to fold it into the middle. Okay, so this point, take this whole thing, curve it in, curve, curve, curve. There we go. But you see, I'm like folding like 4 pieces of paper at this point because it folded it over on itself so many times. So just take your time. Sometimes I like to take like a pencil and push it on that crease to help me, or your fingernail, push it on that crease. Same thing for this side, okay? Fold it in, make sure you have that point there. Fold it, and then when you're happy with it, push it down. Get a nice crease. I don't know, it just helps me get a better crease. Okay, now I'm gonna take this and fold it to this. Or, yeah, either way, just fold it in half. Make the 2 points match up. Okay, so now I have this. I'm going to fold it in half this way, vertically. Okay, and now you see this little piece is sticking out. I'm going to just pull it out a little bit. I pull it out, but then I pinch it back, and then I'm going to crease it one more time. Make it crease it as hard as you want. The construction paper is a little harder than origami paper just because it's thicker, but it will also stand up better, I think. So this is my stem. This was my flower, right? This is the flower top that we created. If you want to attach it, you can use tape or just cut a little tip, that little tip off, okay? And then you get a little pocket. Stick my pencil in there and just show you that little pocket, okay? And that is what I'm gonna put this on. So I put this stem right there in that pocket. You don't want it to be too big of a hole down here, otherwise your flower will fall all the way down to the bottom. That's not really what you want to happen. This flower top is huge. It's a beautiful flower, but it's so much bigger than my stem. But it still will stand up, hopefully. It's not off balance. A little off balance. It's a little too big. Here, let me use this one. It's not as big. So I can show you that it actually does stand up. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, so that is our tulip project. And like I said, you can maybe make a bunch of these And you can make a little bouquet of them, or just make a bunch of these and glue them to cards. However you want to do this activity, it's up to you. Have fun.